Right, so moving into a little bit of the insight of quantitative demographic profiles. As I mentioned before, demographics are characteristics of a population. It can be a total population, the age distribution of that demographic or population, sexual distribution, ethnic or racial compositions, what their education level, the social economic characteristics, which can be their family income, occupational categories, estimated level of unemployment, poverty, health characteristics. It could also be health characteristics, vital statistics, leading cause of mortality for that particular demographic. It could be a various array of. For example, in our reading, it gives the reading gives an example of what a characteristic of race would be, which is a categorization of a part of a population based on physical appearance due to particular historic and social political forces. It also gives a little insight of to what ethnicity is, pertaining to a characteristics of people specialize a group or ethnic group sharing a common or distinctive culture, religion, or something that they have alike. Um, an example of this is given in our reading about demographics, racial, and ethnic groups. Basically, it gives us a quick breakdown of various different racial ethnic groups. So what they do with demographics is they offer an overreaching generalization about the characteristics of members of a certain group. So for example, you might hear a lot of, you might hear the coined term African American talks about people that are from Caribbean descent, South American descent, and other people like other people that identify as African American that maybe that are maybe mixed from different cultures and they can fall under that umbrella. Same thing can be said for when our reading goes over the Hispanic demographics. Hispanic demographics are made up from various groups. It's from Cubans, Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, South America, people from South America, Central America, people from Spanish culture. So they use the term Hispanics in when it comes to demographics to kind of overgeneralize a large particular group, so it can be a bit easier to kind of break down the information and be able to get information for whatever the demographic might be, whether it be white, Hispanic, Black, African American, Pacific Islander stuff. You can see these things on surveys and stuff like that. So that's kind of what they're talking about when it comes to demographics and how they play a role in kind of offering an overgeneralization of a particular group for the purpose of whether it be a survey, socioeconomic survey about people's income. It could be about people of a certain race and or ethnicity for their educational level. So that's kind of a quick insight of to what quantitative demographic profiles are. They kind of break down. They kind of talk about the overgeneralization aspect of race, age, sex, age distribution, racial composition. So that's basically a quick insight into the demographic profile.